Hey there, everyone. This is Nicole. Your mobile blog is for toctown.com. I am on the Express today, and I had to think about that for a minute because I'm in the local studio. But I wanted to share some things on my quote unquote day off because a lot of things, change and I had to rearrange plans. But I wanted to share with you my summer color for my planner. So it's going to be a 1917 Leuchtturm 1917. I hope that's the way you pronounce it. And it is graph. I hope you can see that. So of course I am loving the paper quality, and I actually took one of my daytimer markers for the day, today markers, and washi it with some silver tape that I picked up from Staples, I think this time last year. And it's the Serenity bookmark, so it's always going to remind me to stay serene as I plan out some of the things for the summer. Also, I wanted to share with you. I did say that I was going to share with you the business book club and what we're going to be reading for the spring. Hold on. I am a lover of physical books, so I picked up The Business Boutique by Mrs. Christy Wright. So we're going to be following Mrs. Wright for the spring season. So if you haven't picked up this book yet, or you just want to download it to your Kindle or whatever reader that you're using, whether digital or physical books are your passion as well, then I'll go ahead and link the Amazon Smile link in the description box below. What I needed to let you know that it is an affiliate link, and it does benefit Resurrection Life Church and all of the things that they're doing down in Texas to help rehab the state as well as the local city as a result of the hurricanes that blew through in 2017. So that's the first thing. But I'm really excited about reading this book for the spring, and I will be putting my notes in my Leuchtturm and sharing them with you. Be sure to like, comment, and definitely hit the subscribe button so that you know when my next post is coming up for the retreat day. So I am in the new studio as of this posting, and I wanted to share some of the updates with you. So let me segment to the next portion and share with you while I'm in the studio. All right, take care.
All right. Thanks so much for joining me while I'm in the studio. And the next portion I have for you talks about the Traveler's Notebooks that I want to finally finish and sew together. But there's always a conversation that prohibits you from moving forward. And mine was making sure that the Traveler's Notebook cover looked professional. So I stopped by Blitz, which is a local art store here in Chicago, and found this cover for less than $10 and decided to pick it up. It even comes with, the instructions of how to hook up multiple inserts and how to arrange them. So I've already set her up to uh, accommodate the kind of inserts that I want to put in my 10,000 hours that I'm going to be documenting and posting for my work that I've been doing throughout the years. So, as you can tell, the color is very earth tone, and I wanted to move out of the black slash brown color scheme, but because this is just a test model and also a possible template of what I want to use, and for less than $10, I could use it for the summer to track all of the information that I need to post. So I'm going to stick with two pins, which I also picked up from Blitz. I think it's called Blitzy. I'll list it down below if you're in the local Chicago area and you want to stop by downtown. And they're the Micron pins. The black is number 5 and the pink is number 1. So it's a very light, muted color. And the black one is dark but not too dark. So it doesn't fade or uh, shade into the next page on my traveler's notebook, even though the paper is Tomoe River paper. So let me go ahead and open it up for you and unstuff it. As you can see, even though the string came elastic, I am going to change it out eventually to a ribbon ring, maybe not this color, but a different color. And also, I'm going to be tracking the digital equipment that I'm going to be changing out. So, of course, when you're in the store, you want to remember the specs of what you want to purchase, as well as the dimension, color, possible texture, if you want to add that to what you want to create. So, it's always good to do a mock up. In sewing, they're always using muslin to mock up whatever they're sewing. So I figured this would be a good TN to use as a quote unquote template muslin mock up. As you can see, because it's been in the elastic on the shelves for so long, it did cause the edges to indent on the top and the bottom, which is not a big deal. So, but for future notes, it is a big deal for me because even though I like throwing my planners all over, I don't like to damage them. So as you can see, the first string is for the bigger TN and more standard size, and the second string, because the way they configured it, it's more suitable for a personal size. And the closure is clamped as opposed to tied. So I really like that part as opposed to tying my knots. I really prefer using that kind of a clamp closure for my future TNs. So in the midst of all this, I am testing my Canon Vixa to see how it does on a cloudy day, because on the day I decided to film, it was a cloudy, overcast day. So I'm hoping lighting it up on YouTube will kind of let you see the pages a lot better. This is the insert that came with the traveler's notebook, and I already put a clip on the side for my pens. And I'm probably going to set this up in addition to the notes that I want to take while listening to online messages, but a tutorial for small business owners. Like if you're going to a marketplace and need to carry some things with you, cash on hand is always, king in my eyes. And also some of the slots I'm going to be using for notes in order to share with you what I'm going to be offering in the Hannah Victoria 123 store during the spring and summer season. So, of course, it's not unusual for me till I have a lot going on. That's why I love to write notes. And I've transitioned out of my laptop for the local studio, and I'm looking to purchase a new uh, computer, not for administrative services, but definitely for editing and more production things that I want to do. So let me show you how this looks when the standard size insert is in, as well as the personal size. Okay, and I did a video on this before, so I'll try and link it in the card above to show you what the insert looks like and how I'm going to plan on using it. So as you can see, the standard size doesn't fit in the second one, but it does fit in the first. And of course, the standard size is better in the first slot. I might end up reconfiguring the strings and putting holes in the top because I do have the equipment and also the eyelets to go ahead and reconfigure. I really like a flat surface for my inserts to uh, hang out in, but I was told, or when I was listening to other video bloggers, that it does conform to eventually the inserts. So I'm going to let it sit in that chunky style for about a month to see if it takes that long or maybe even longer for it to configure. But I definitely want to get my inserts as well as my planner covers completed by this fall and ready for 2019. Of course, if you have any questions about the creative content that I produce on this channel, be sure to leave a comment in the section down below. Always hit the notification bell and subscribe if you want to know when my next video blog is going to be uploaded. But before I put down the coffee cup or teacup, I did want to share with you one more segment that I'm going to be using in order to update my Patreons. Each level in my Patreon page, I have creative content for behind the scenes directors, as well as, you know, on the go, my mobile bloggist lifestyle. So I have a lot more creative content if you'd like to go deeper into toctown.com and what I'm creating here on social media. Once again, this is Nicole, your mobile bloggist for toctown.com. Thanks so much for stopping by my channel. Take care.